I turned you gay before you even took the tip. Shorty thinks she straight, but I'm making her pussy to the early morn. When I'm done, she be ringing my line, saying, baby, nobody ever hit like that before. I'ma keep it smooth, I'm a criminal, don't say too much, I'ma keep it nonchalant. But I see you coming back for more, but I see you coming back for. And I hear you screaming my name. You're here for the pussy, when I blow your back, don't ignore the fact that the way you're looking at me makes me horny. Well, you keep believing you're straight and there's no way you're falling for me. Don't mind if I take one for the...
I'm here today with Marz Fay and we're going to talk a bit about her and your single that's coming out.
Yes, straight. 10th of February.
Is this like the most nervous you've been coming up to a release?
Probably, because I think it's a song where I've been the most out there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It is an explicit song, really and truly. And yeah, I don't think I've fully done that before. But yeah.
What are you most nervous about?
My grandma hearing it?
No, because you said before your grandma.
Nah. You know what, yeah. At the end of the day, yeah, it's my truth, and I didn't make the song to release it. I wrote the song because I was in a situation and I wasn't going to release it, I wasn't going to release it. And I put a snippet of it on TikTok because it just got mad love. And I'd never got a reaction like that from a TikTok video showing my music before. So I was like,
maybe you should
you know what, I need to just let go of anything that's holding me back, because at the end of the day, it's my truth, innit? I wrote it because it was my truth in this situation I was in, and the reason it got so much love is because it was relatable.
Exactly.
To the whole LGBT community.
So what is the song about? Because I know, I've heard it for a while, but for people listening and viewing this, what is it about?
So the song's about a straight girl that I met, and then I was pop it into her, but obviously she was straight, but I still would get some energy from her, whatever, and then slowly I was just she's definitely flirting with me. But this girl is not straight, there's no way this girl is straight. And then things progressed. We was in a situation where we was kind of seeing each other, but she was still saying that she's straight.
Right.
Straight, but she's gay for me. So yeah, that's what the song's about, that situation.
I saw that you went around different cities and showed people the song.
I went to Manchester Pride.
Manchester?
Yeah, and then I've done some in London as well, but yeah.
What was the reaction? What were people thinking?
So I was you know what, yeah, this song's quite out there. I feel it could get good reactions from people. And I was kind of nervous, I can't lie. Because you're getting real-time reactions, it's quite nerve-wracking, do you know what I mean? When I was in Manchester Pride, yeah.
Is it someone says they don't like it?
Yeah, imagine the
you have
reactions.
to take it.
Yeah, and just approaching people oh, can I film you, doing a reaction, da. But anyway, so I was with the girl that the song's about. She was the one that really no, you gotta do it. We're literally in Manchester, we're at Manchester Pride. What do you mean you're not gonna do it? Because I was getting nervous, innit?
Aww.
But then I did it, and we got all the reactions, and yeah, I picked out a couple of them that I thought were the funniest.
The funniest, yeah.
Yeah, the last one we got at Manchester, because we did around 7 reactions. The last one was the best one.
If you straight, I'm looking up pussy to the early morning.
Oh, the Pride one.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's good to receive good reaction, especially in person as well.
And it's different. Not many people do that now.
No.
Just go out and be proactive.
In person, not just online.
And it's a way of promoting as well.
Yeah.
A different way rather than just doing the usual stuff.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it's good content to put out.
Yeah, funny as well.
For the promo for the song. And your music video for Straight.
It's a long song, isn't it? It's 4 minutes 30, so it's a long edit as well. And we did a lot of scenes. Basically, the music video is not like it's not really a performance video. It's more of a storyline video.
Yeah.
And it's basically a story about a girl who has a boyfriend, and yeah, don't want to get out. Watch the video, innit? But it gets a bit sticky. There's acting in the music video, like you even hear like me and 2 other people acting. Like the music will pause and we'll be acting for one of the scenes.
Did you plan it yourself?
Yeah, I wrote like the whole script. I directed it on the day as well. Yeah, like I had a whole like the shots that I needed. Yeah, I had all the shots that I needed to get. And obviously, because I wrote them in like so at first I wrote the script, which was like obviously all in order. But then the shot list is like you're taking that and thinking, okay, what shots will make sense? Doing it will be easiest to do together. So it's like even like one scene might be at the beginning of the video and one scene at the very end, but they're in the same place. So you shoot them at the beginning of the day, like just putting things in place so that it makes sense.
What about performances? Have you performed that song yet?
Yeah, I've performed it quite a few times.
Oh,
actually. Yeah. Like, first time I performed it was in June.
Really?
Yeah, it's had a long time.
You wrote it a long time ago?
Yeah, I wrote it a long time ago. I know when I wrote it in April, March last year. So it's nearly a year old.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see like what happens with it. But I definitely think it can like go places.
Yeah, because
keep pushing it.
The message behind it is not something that like what you said on Instagram. It's not something that you think people talk about enough, is it?
Yeah, not really. Especially in the UK scene. I know there's like Omaria BB who does talk like on being like a lesbian and things like that, but I think this is like probably the most like straightforward, like just raw, like that's what the song's about kind of thing, like, and actually have like deeper meaning, because it's the song, like the music video is a story, but the song's actually a story as well, really and truly, like. So yeah, I don't really hear that much from people, because even like artists like Drea Mac, like she's a lesbian or bisexual, I'm not sure, but I haven't heard her talk
about it.
Yeah, because normally in the industry, like you wouldn't really be advised to do that. One person in the song, like who's in the industry, and they were like, they were just like that, how it's targeted towards just like one type of person. So it's not like, but I don't think that's true, because I have friends that are boys that bang the tune.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, even like Young and May, like they didn't want her to be like the way she was, like when she commented in the studio, they wanted her to wear a dress and stuff, so yeah.
Yeah, you are quite a frequent performer, aren't you?
Yeah, I do a lot of shows. Well, I did a lot of shows for the past 2 years. I'm yet to do a show this year. My first one's actually on Saturday, but I feel I'm gonna be a bit more like exclusive now. I've performed at like every open mic night pretty much in London, and for free, like I haven't really been like paid, which is fine, and I'll continue to, like the shows that I have this month as well that I'm not getting paid for, which is calm. Because like I'm performing at Tracks on Tap, which is like an event for the community and everything. Like, I don't really care about getting paid too tough, but there has to become a point where you have to be like, okay, you know what? Like I actually value myself and my performance that I bring like to your event. So, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. No, I think
I've got to make a living on that.
It's a point that you come to as an artist, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. There's some shows that I will always do for free just because they're like community based and like they've helped me become like how I am today. But yeah, or even just like not doing as many because I'd rather like people come to, so like I have my headline show on the 28th of February. If I was doing bare shows this month and people come to that one now, like not as many people would be directed to that headline. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to make it more exclusive and like a Marz Fay experience.
Do you think that going to shows and doing so many open mics has helped you though get to
100%, definitely. Because like when I blow, I've done bare shows, so what? So if I hit WYS stage, I'll be calm. Like, it'll be so chill. Like maybe I'll be a bit nervous. I don't get that nervous though. Like I really enjoy performing. Like, I don't find it too nerve-wracking.
Yeah,
but
you seem like a natural when you perform.
So I'll be up. Like I won't be too stressed. But I know a lot of people who've like put out their first song and then they've blown up and they've never even performed before, and their first place they're performing is on these big stages, let's say WYS, and it's just like, it's just not that good. Do you know what I mean?
You've done the groundwork.
Yeah, it's better. I think it's definitely better like that.
Whatever happens.
Yeah, and having that practice performing. So a lot of people don't even perform and they are artists, like they've released a lot but they don't perform.
What's your plans after this release? Have you got other releases in or an EP?
Yeah, I have releases like consistently for the next year.
Amazing.
So like it's planned, like you're gonna be.
That must be a good feeling to have everything planned.
Yeah, no, I'm like that though. I'm like
music
proper.
Is your world.
Yeah, and I'm really like everything being planned out. Like even with my music video, how I wrote everything. I'm just like that.
It's
I'm
good.
just like that.
And like you manage yourself.
Yeah.
So everything is you. Like just working hard.
Yeah.
That's good.
Maybe I'll need a manager soon, but I don't know. I tried the manager thing, but I think because I have such a clear like vision of what I want, and I kind of like I can edit and like I can do things. I have certain connections because of radio and stuff as well. Like a manager right now wouldn't like add that much value, I don't think. But obviously when you get to a certain point, like I'm like nowhere near where I want to be. So once it gets to a certain point, I'll definitely need a manager.
Yeah.
And then when that time comes, like I already know who I want. Like
really?
Yeah, like we know like.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I won't ask you to disclose the information. So you said that you do a lot of editing.
Yeah. Long day.
Is it Talk Sport?
Yeah.
Talk Sport.
Talk Sport.
And you're also a presenter at Represent.
Yeah.
What's your favourite part about presenting, like working at Represent?
I'd say like meeting the artists.
Also
being able to like give people their first place on radio or like support up and coming artists because I've been doing it for a while. I don't clock like like this person's fully saying like I've made their day or like how much it means to them that I played their music on radio. So that feels nice, innit, to be able to do that. And like obviously networking with artists and stuff that come through just felt like
it must be amazing to build your network through radio.
Yeah, definitely. Music and radio definitely go hand in hand.
100%.
I definitely want to carry on with the presenting thing.
Yeah.
Always as well.
What day is your show?
Monday 3 to 5 p.m.
Monday 3 to 5. Okay.
It's 2 hours of like underground music, so you'll literally like find new artists. If you want A&R, like if an A&R would want to listen to my show, do you get it? Because I have all the like, and I don't play bad music, so I have all the like best up and coming artists on there. Like even people with like 39 monthly listeners, but their song bangs.
Yeah. Any upcoming collaborations?
Yeah, like I have a whole entire collaborative EP coming.
Really?
Yeah. So like that's what's coming up next, but I feel like dropping projects ain't as effective as dropping singles. So it's a project, but I'm dropping most of them as singles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some with Queen DK. Got some with Queen DK coming. A song with someone called Reckless Demeanor, Shalice. A song called Rome.
Okay.
Rome Built in a Day. Yeah, Joey Bedlam. Like, I have collaborations coming up.
Yeah. Do you like collaborating then? Like, is that something that inspires you with your music? Or?
Definitely. I feel like I'm a good collaboration artist because, like, I'm really good at writing a hook. So I find it calm to like collaborate with rappers. Even like, I've done collaborations with like King's Castle.
Yeah.
And
I've seen that.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like I enjoy the process of collaborating, and I think it's more exciting. It can be more exciting on a track when there's two like different
contrasts.
Yeah. So yeah, that's coming up too.
In terms of your sound, would you say your sound's evolved quite a lot over the last couple of years?
Definitely. Yeah, it's definitely evolved, but I'd still say I have that part in me still, and it's not like gone in a way. So like some of my older stuff might sound different to this new stuff that's dropping, but I'm still gonna come back with styles like the older stuff too.
There was your EP released last year. Yeah, I listened to it earlier. It's
very proper different.
Very relaxing.
Yeah, chill vibes. Chill vibes.
It's you could just have it playing and just vibe and chill.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I actually got that put on like a singing playlist for films and TV.
Really?
Yeah. So I feel like it's been on some like it's been on like ITV or Netflix as well.
That's it.
Something there, yeah. Like my first song was called Sunsets and Beaches. It's like a lo-fi Billie Eilish kind of like chill vibe. Like I have songs like that as well. Like I still make songs like that till this day. It's just about going with the flow and seeing what people are responding to the best. So like I wasn't gonna release this song, but now I am. But definitely evolving. Like you always get better. Like, I need to get way better even still now. Like I'm not like the best.
There's always room for improvement.
Exactly.
What about your like process of recording? Do you record at home? Do you write at home then go studio?
It's all different, you know. Like some songs. So like all my first songs I recorded at home. Then I started to go studio because I just like having an engineer there. So now I mostly go studio, and I normally write before I go studio, and then just I know what I'm gonna do at the studio because I don't like wasting time in it.
Yeah.
I want to use the whole studio time. Like I found this engineer finally that is on the same wavelength as me because
so
I hate it. Like how have I paid for studio time and you're going to smoke like a zoo for a whole like 15 minutes of my studio time that I paid for? Like nah, that doesn't. That's no. Like, nah, I'm not having that.
Time needs to be respected.
Time is money, and like I've come here, I'm paying for studio time. I want it to be like as efficient as possible, and this guy is he's on job. He's on job. But then there's another guy that I go to where I write in the studio. Like I go with nothing and we make something there in the moment just together like that. which is a different process that I have with him because he does more like production. And so yeah, I do that with him. So it's different, but yeah. I'm building a home studio though.
Really?
Yeah, you can't rely on people like that. It's better to just rely on yourself, innit? Because twice, all my songs have gone missing because of the engineer's hard drive has been corrupted. Twice!
Oh my god!
Twice!
That's a lesson to everyone.
Altogether, like 7 whole songs, like.
Oh my god!
Just that I paid to record, like, just gone missing.
That is awful, and like, there's nothing you can do. Wow. Would you say you've got a thick skin in terms of like being in the industry?
In terms of like, will it make me stop? Like, would anything make me stop? No. Like, nothing would make me stop. Like, I'll keep going. But in terms of like, do some things upset me? Yeah. Like,
I think that's normal.
I'm like, I don't know if sensitive is the word, but like, you know, like, it upsets me sometimes when stuff happens. Like, I had this like engineer guy who, like, I thought me and him were like friends, innit? Because I was going to him a lot, and then he just like, he gave me a deal and he just like disappeared with my money, kind of thing. He literally did me so dirty, and then like that was, I thought that was actually my friend. Like, that situation hurt me, like, and I'm not really the type to be like, I'm gonna turn up at your studio, you're gonna be done out here, like, I'm gonna get my money. Like, I don't really like conflicts like that, innit? So, but so one time I'll just get upset, and then but it won't make me stop in it. But I feel what I feel, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Put it into the music. I actually made a song about that.
That's good, you know, to pick and draw things from every situation and put it into music.
Definitely.
Like, if everything was always perfect, you wouldn't have as much to write about, I guess.
Exactly. Facts.
But what's the biggest thing you've learned in your journey so far?
You can't rely on people.
Yeah.
You can't rely on people, like, and a lot of people are just in it like to make money. They don't really care about you.
Put yourself first.
Yeah. And also that not everyone's gonna have the same vision as you. Like, there'll be people that you want, like, that you really want to elevate with, but some people just don't want to elevate, innit? So sometimes you have to let go of certain people.
What does music mean to you?
I say that music's just like my outlet. For the way I feel, my emotions. Like, I love the performance part of it as well. And being able to just like entertain. I like that. Just entertaining. And then like making things that are relatable too. Because I definitely have like my EP was, the first 3 songs were quite sad, and the last 3 were like happy. But I definitely think that when I make like sad music, I feel more connected to the music, which is like a bit peak because then you're just making sad music.
Do you find it harder to release music that you're really close to? Like,
no, I don't find it that hard, you know.
That's good.
I don't find it that hard. Like, only with the straight girl thing is because of like how explicit it is and stuff like that. But when it's just like how I feel, like, I don't find it that hard, no.
That's good.
But yeah, I definitely do feel more connected to music when it is like a deeper, like sad girl vibe, which I have a lot of songs like that. Yeah.
I like that. Cool. Well, it's been great talking to you.
Thank you for having me, man.
Again, I'm really excited to see the video for Straight, and everyone go check it out.
Check it out. Out 10th of February. Round it up. Buy it on iTunes as well, because I want it to hit the charts.
Yeah, everyone go buy it.
79p, like, that's nothing.
Exactly. I bought it.
Yes.
She won't be straight no more. so am I just a game you're playing? Thought we would just fuck on a casual cause you're straight